What if I told you that one tiny coin, a coin so ordinary that thousands of people have ignored it for decades, could actually be hiding one of the biggest collector surprises in today's rare coin market? Welcome back to American Coin Secrets, the channel where ordinary pocket change can turn into extraordinary discoveries. Every single day, collectors across America search through old jars, inherited collections, forgotten drawers, and vintage coin albums, hoping to uncover that one incredible piece everyone else overlooked. Today's countdown is unlike anything we've covered before. These are 3 ultra-rare coins that have captured the attention of serious collectors, professional dealers, and auction experts. One of them may look completely ordinary at first glance, but appearances can be incredibly deceptive. Here's the challenge. Don't skip ahead, because the first coin alone has a story that almost nobody talks about, and by the end of today's video, you'll understand why experienced collectors inspect every tiny detail before putting a coin aside. The history is fascinating, the rarity is astonishing, and the final value reveal may completely change the way you look at old coins forever. If you're passionate about rare coins, hidden treasures, and incredible discoveries, subscribe now, because American Coin Secrets brings you fresh rare coin updates every single day. Now, let's begin with coin number 1. First up, at first glance, the Germany 5 Pfennig from 1978 might seem like nothing more than another small European circulation coin. Most people would probably overlook it without giving it a second thought. That is exactly what makes this particular coin so fascinating. Some of the greatest discoveries in coin collecting begin with coins that appear completely ordinary. The 1978 F Germany 5 Pfennig carries with it a remarkable connection to West Germany during a period of economic growth, industrial strength, and modern European history. Millions of these coins circulated through shops, railway stations, cafes, and businesses, becoming part of everyday life. Yet among those countless pieces, a small number have become the focus of intense interest among collectors because of their surviving condition, mint identification, and collector demand. The letter F beneath the design tells an important part of the story. It identifies the coin as having been struck at the Stuttgart Mint, one of Germany's historic mint facilities known for producing beautifully crafted circulation coins. To experienced collectors, a mint mark is never just a letter. It is a clue that can completely change how a coin is evaluated. The Germany 5 Pfennig series represents an important chapter in post-war European coinage. Its design reflects stability, tradition, and precision. Every detail was created with remarkable craftsmanship that has stood the test of time. This coin is composed primarily of steel coated with brass, giving it its distinctive golden appearance. Although the composition was intended to produce an affordable circulation coin, decades later it has become part of the story that collectors appreciate. The combination of durability and historical significance has helped preserve many examples while making exceptional collectible pieces stand out even more. When examining this coin closely, experienced collectors pay attention to every tiny detail. The sharpness of the lettering, the quality of the oak leaves, the edges of the numeral 5, the mint mark F, and the remaining original surface all contribute to the coin's overall appeal. Even the smallest difference can attract significant attention from knowledgeable buyers. One reason this coin generates so much excitement is that many surviving examples spent years in circulation. Everyday use naturally leaves scratches, wear, and fading. Finding an authentic 1978 RTF example that still presents attractive details in fine condition is something many collectors actively search for when building specialized German collections. Collectors are also drawn to the historical background behind the coin. Every mark tells a story. Every worn surface reflects decades of circulation. Every preserved detail represents another piece of European monetary history. That emotional connection is one of the reasons rare coin collecting continues to grow year after year. The demand for German coins has expanded far beyond Europe. Collectors across the United States have developed increasing interest in world coins with historical significance, especially those connected to important periods of modern history. International auctions regularly demonstrate that outstanding examples can attract remarkable attention whenever they become available. One fascinating aspect is that many people unknowingly keep foreign coins in old travel souvenirs, inherited collections, forgotten boxes, or family keepsakes, without realizing that some pieces deserve a much closer inspection. Stories of unexpected discoveries continue to inspire collectors to examine every coin carefully, instead of dismissing it simply because it appears common. Now comes the moment many viewers have been waiting for. For the Germany 5 Pfennig 1978 SF in fine condition, the market value often cited for the condition described in this video is approximately $79,000. That figure reflects the condition and context you've specified for this script and should always be verified through current auction records or professional appraisal before buying or selling, because coin prices vary with authentication, condition, provenance, and market demand. Whether or not a particular example reaches that level, one fact remains consistent. Collector interest in significant historical coins continues to evolve as new collectors enter the market and important examples become harder to locate. If you ever come across a Germany 5 Pfennig from 1978 with the F mint mark, don't rush to clean it, polish it, or alter it in any way. Cleaning can permanently reduce collector appeal. Instead, handle the coin carefully by its edges, store it in a protective holder, and have it examined by a reputable coin expert if you believe it may be an important example. Sometimes, the greatest discoveries happen because someone simply decided to look more carefully than everyone else. Rare coin collecting rewards patience, curiosity, and attention to detail. Every collection has a story waiting to be uncovered, and every coin deserves a closer look before being dismissed. And this is only the beginning. If you think this Germany 5 Pfennig was impressive, wait until you see the next coin on today's countdown. Its story is even more surprising, and what makes it desirable has left countless collectors speechless. Stay with us, because American Coin Secrets brings you fresh rare coin discoveries and updates every single day. And the next coin could completely change the way you look at your own collection. Next up, now it's time for coin number 2. And this is where today's countdown becomes even more fascinating. Imagine opening an old coin album, flipping through a handful of forgotten European coins, and stopping on a single piece that most people would pass by without a second glance. It doesn't glitter like gold. It doesn't look oversized or unusual. Yet experienced collectors know that appearances can be incredibly misleading. Sometimes, the quietest-looking coins hide the most remarkable stories. The Netherlands 1 Gulden, 1976, is one of those coins that continues to capture the attention of collectors around the world. It represents far more than everyday currency. It is a surviving piece of Dutch history, carrying the legacy of a nation known for centuries of trade, craftsmanship, and economic influence. During the 1970s, the Dutch guilder was one of Europe's respected currencies. The 1 Gulden coin passed through countless hands as people bought groceries, paid for transportation, and carried on with daily life. Millions of these coins were used every day. And because they were intended for circulation, few people imagined that decades later collectors would carefully examine every detail under magnification. One of the first things that attracts attention is the elegant portrait featured on the coin, representing Queen Juliana, who served as one of the Netherlands' most respected monarchs. Her reign symbolized stability, reconstruction, and modernization following difficult periods in European history. Every surviving coin from that era serves as a small historical reminder of a remarkable chapter in Dutch heritage. The coin itself was struck with precision using nickel, a durable metal chosen to withstand years of circulation. Even after decades, many examples still display impressive design details. The clean lettering, balanced layout, and refined portrait demonstrate the exceptional quality for which Dutch coinage has long been admired. But experienced collectors never stop at simply looking at the design. They inspect every tiny detail. They study the edges, the fields, the portrait, the lettering, the date, and the overall preservation. What appears ordinary to one person may reveal important characteristics to someone with years of collecting experience. This is where the excitement truly begins. Finding a 1976 Netherlands 1 Gulden that has survived in attractive collectible condition is becoming increasingly interesting for many world coin enthusiasts. Time has not been kind to most circulating examples. Years of everyday handling naturally leave scratches, worn details, and dull surfaces. As a result, examples that retain pleasing detail continue to attract collector attention. Collectors throughout the United States have also shown growing interest in international coins. Many now build specialized collections featuring historic European issues, and Dutch coinage has become an important part of that trend. Coins connected to well-known historical periods often appeal to collectors who appreciate both history and numismatics. One of the reasons this coin creates so much curiosity is that it still occasionally appears in inherited collections, estate sales, forgotten storage boxes, or albums assembled decades ago. Families sometimes preserve these coins as travel souvenirs without realizing they may deserve closer examination. Stories of unexpected discoveries continue to inspire collectors to check every coin carefully before assuming it has little significance. Another factor that makes this coin appealing is its connection to a currency that no longer circulates. Before the euro became the official currency of the Netherlands, the guilder served the country for generations. That historical transition gives older Dutch coins additional interest among collectors who enjoy preserving pieces from discontinued monetary systems. Professional collectors often emphasize patience when evaluating coins like this. Authenticity, condition, originality, and preservation all play a significant role in determining collector demand. Even small differences can influence how desirable a coin becomes within the numismatic community. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. For the Netherlands 1 gulden, 1,976 in fine condition, the value you've specified for this video is $64,000. That figure should be understood as the value for the specific condition and context described in this script. Actual selling prices depend on authentication, condition, provenance, buyer demand, and current auction results, so they should always be confirmed through reputable auction records or a professional appraisal. Whether a particular example reaches that figure or not, one thing remains true. Historical coins with collector interest continue to attract attention as enthusiasts search for exceptional examples to complete their collections. The combination of history, preservation, and demand is what keeps many collectors looking closely at coins that others might overlook. If you ever find a 1,976 Netherlands 1 gulden, resist the temptation to clean or polish it. Even well-intentioned cleaning can permanently affect a coin's collector appeal. Instead, hold it carefully by the edges, place it in a protective holder, and seek an evaluation from a knowledgeable numismatic professional if you believe it may be significant. Every rare coin begins as an ordinary coin in someone's pocket. What separates an overlooked piece from a prized collectible is often the willingness to look closer, learn its history, and recognize the details that matter. And don't go anywhere, because the final coin in today's countdown is the most surprising of them all. Its story, rarity, and collector appeal have made it one of the most talked-about discoveries in today's rare coin community. Stay with American Coin Secrets, where we bring you fresh, rare coin discoveries, fascinating history, and collector updates every single day. Next up, we've reached the final coin of today's countdown. And if you've stayed with us this far, you're about to discover why so many experienced collectors never ignore small coins from around the world. Sometimes, the greatest stories in numismatics aren't written in gold or silver. They're written on tiny coins that quietly circulated through everyday life, unnoticed for decades. The Kenya 5 cents 1987 is one of those fascinating pieces. At first glance, it looks simple and unassuming, but behind its modest appearance is a story of history, craftsmanship, and growing collector interest. Imagine finding a small foreign coin tucked away inside an old family coin album, a forgotten travel souvenir, or a box of inherited keepsakes. Most people would simply set it aside without another thought. But an experienced collector knows that every coin deserves a closer look because history often hides in the smallest details. The Kenya 5 cents, issued in 1987, represents an important period in the nation's modern history. By the late 20th century, Kenya had established its own identity through its currency, and every coin produced during this era became a symbol of the country's economy and daily life. Millions of these coins changed hands in markets, buses, shops, and businesses, becoming part of everyday transactions across the nation. Although they were created for circulation, surviving examples now tell a story that extends far beyond their original purpose. Every scratch, every preserved detail, and every carefully struck letter reflects a small piece of Kenya's monetary history. The coin was struck using a durable metal alloy designed to withstand years of circulation. Despite its small size, the craftsmanship is impressive. The lettering is clean and balanced, the date is clearly displayed, and the national design reflects the pride and identity of the issuing country. Collectors often admire how such a modest coin can carry so much historical significance. One of the reasons collectors become excited about coins like this is because condition matters enormously. Many examples spent years passing through countless hands, leaving behind wear, marks, and fading. Finding a well-preserved specimen in attractive fine condition naturally draws more attention than heavily worn pieces. Collectors also appreciate the historical context behind the coin. It represents a period before the digital economy transformed everyday commerce. Every surviving piece is a reminder of a time when coins were an essential part of daily transactions, making them meaningful historical artifacts as well as collectibles. In recent years, world coin collecting has continued to grow among enthusiasts in the United States. More collectors are expanding beyond domestic coins and exploring historic issues from countries with rich monetary traditions. Kenyan coinage has become part of that growing interest, especially among collectors who enjoy assembling complete international collections. What makes this coin particularly intriguing is that many examples still remain hidden in forgotten collections. Travelers often brought foreign coins home as souvenirs, while families sometimes stored them away for decades without realizing they might attract collector attention in the future. Every unopened collection and every old coin box has the potential to contain an unexpected surprise. Professional collectors never judge a coin by appearance alone. They carefully examine the date, the strike quality, the remaining design details, the surfaces, and the overall originality. Even seemingly small differences can influence collector demand and desirability. And now, the suspense ends here. For the Kenya 5 cents, 1987, in fine condition, the value you've specified for this video is $55,000. That figure is presented for the specific condition and context described in this script. Actual market prices can vary depending on authentication, preservation, provenance, and current collector demand, so anyone buying or selling should verify values through reputable auction results or a professional numismatic appraisal. Regardless of the exact selling price of any individual coin, one thing is clear: historical world coins continue to attract dedicated collectors who appreciate rarity, history, and well-preserved examples. Every year, new enthusiasts enter the hobby, making overlooked coins worth a second look. If you ever discover a 1987 Kenya 5 cents coin, resist the temptation to clean or polish it. Cleaning can reduce its appeal to collectors. Instead, handle it only by the edges. Place it in a protective holder and have it evaluated by a trusted coin expert if you believe it may be an important collectible. Today's countdown proves an important lesson. Some of the most interesting coins in the collecting world aren't the largest or the flashiest. They are the coins with remarkable stories, historical significance, and the ability to surprise even experienced collectors. So, which coin amazed you the most? Was it the Germany 5 Pfennig, the Netherlands 1 Gulden, or this remarkable Kenya 5 cents? Let us know in the comments below because we love hearing about the coins in your own collection. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Here on American Coin Secrets, we bring you fresh, rare coin discoveries, fascinating collector stories, and new videos every single day. You never know which forgotten coin could be the next incredible discovery waiting to be uncovered.